welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy and I am super excited to do this video for you today. This is my what I got my teenagers for Christmas video, and I'm including all the teenagers in my life this year. So I have a teenage daughter, Riley, that is 16, a teenage son, Aiden, that is 14, and then I have two teenage nephews, Case, that is 16, and Samuel, that is 19. And then I have my daughter's boyfriend, that is 17, and her best friend, that is 17. So I'm covering boys and girls from the ages of 14 to 19, and I think I have some incredible ideas. Did I go overboard for my children this year? Yes. Did I intend to? Absolutely not. I kept thinking, I don't, where are the gifts for them? I don't know where they are. And then now they're all here and there's a lot. So that just means more gift ideas for you for the future. You're welcome. At my expense. But for real, I did not intend to go this crazy. But when I was just pairing everything up, I was like, what has happened? How did we get to this point? I don't even know. So I'm going to start with stocking stuffers for my kids. I'm going to do my children first, and then because my table is absolutely packed, I cannot fit anything else over here. And then I will pause the video, bring the other teenage stuff over, and get that going for y'all. Okay. So stocking stuffers for my kids. So these are usually items that they've asked for them, but they're kind of like just a whatever type of item, you know, stuff they would, I guess, use more of every day. I don't know how to explain it, but how to get a little creative and combine some of them together just to kind of pare down a little bit. But again, I think I have some incredible gift ideas for you here today. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing is going to be just a lip product for each of them. So Riley prefers Aquifer. Aiden doesn't have a preference yet, but I just grabbed a Carmex because I think he said the other day that he wouldn't mind trying Carmex. So here we are. I've got him a Carmex, Riley, and Aquifer, and she likes this big one. I've gotten her the small ones before, and she just goes through them so fast, so she doesn't mind carrying that humongous thing around with her. The next thing is kind of like hobby based, I guess, if you will. So for Riley, I found these really cool like little silicone mats. They like roll out and they have piano keys on them, and there's like 3 or 4 different sizes in there so that she can pair it to her exact keyboard. And then for Aiden, I got a pack of football cards. And so always, you know, sticking with a hobby is always a good idea, you know, because it can further their passion for it, or just, you know, shows that you support their hobby. I'm going to scooch stuff because this is going to be my holding area and I'm going to run out of room real fast. And then next for the both of them, I got these rechargeable hand warmers. You're going to see these again throughout my video series. But we live in a pretty cold part of the country and our family hunts and we're outdoors a lot. And so I thought these would be a really great idea. So I got each of them a pair of the rechargeable hand warmers. And then for all the kiddos stockings, they are getting a Nido. So Riley's got a little pig and Aiden has a Nido ball. They're just like the super squishy cloud foam type of squishy thing. And even as teenagers, they love these things. They're a pretty inexpensive thing. I think like $3.88 or something like that. And it's something they still love and play with. They don't get many toys anymore because their interests have changed. But this is a toy that I, for the last 3 or 4 years, have put in their stocking and they still love it to this day. So that is exciting. Okay, next, still interest-based. I should have grabbed these next after the other interest-based. But for Aiden, I got him some cooling arm sleeves. So it's like a sock you put on your arm, kind of like, I don't know. You just put it on your arm if it's for sports and stuff. So he had these in his Amazon wish list. I just grabbed them. So a pack of those for his stocking. And then for Riley, this adventure fund, I just found it at the Dollar Tree. She has it in her mind that after she graduates high school, she's going to go on a little adventure, and she started an adventure journal. And so I thought this would be just cute to have in her room. just throw some change and stuff in it, maybe even dollar bills, but she already has a little envelope saving system that she's doing. I mean, she is determined to do this. So if you watched my Q&A video at this point about a week ago, but I filmed it yesterday, she is a determined kid. You know, if she wants something, she's going to go out and get it. And so we're just going to let her go out and get it and pray that she is well and safe. We'll move on from that. Okay. Next are like the multi-items that I'm pairing together. These are bigger, definitely not stocking stuffer size, but the sheer volume of stuff, and honestly, I might switch it with something, who knows. It's just what we're doing. So, I got him these, he had both of these in his Amazon cart, but some smart light bulbs and a pack of LED strip lights to put in his room, in and around his room. Again, he requested those, so I am to please. And then for Riley, I have like a whole beauty setup here. So she's been wanting one of these for a while. It's just a continuous spray bottle. So when you spray it, you don't have to like, you spray it and it's like, lasts a lot longer. If you didn't know what continuous meant. Okay, Ivy. So it's like a little beauty bag type of thing. So I got her these headbands from Temu. There's 4 of them in there. Pink, gray, blue, and olive green. And these face washing kit headbands and wristbands so that when she's washing her face, then her sleeves don't get wet, you know. I just realized I'm missing a finger. My polish came off. Anyhow, and then some mascara. We saw this at Ross and she's like, oh, that's in my Amazon wish list. So I just snuck it in the cart because it was only $10 for 2 tubes and an eyeliner, which she doesn't wear eyeliner, but and one is $10 on Amazon. So I went ahead and grabbed it to throw in her stocking because it was a good deal. Okay, that is it for stocking stuffers. Again, I might play a little fast and loose when I actually wrap the things up, but at the moment, that's the plan. So next, and this is the thing I might switch out the lights and the makeup things for because, I don't know, these are a little more stocking stuffer-ish, but I got each of them like a body care set from Walmart. I typically get these every year because they're like 15 bucks and this says it's a $50 value, which is probably pretty accurate, but it's stuff he's going to use anyway. But he doesn't actually use this in the shower, but this is the fragrance of deodorant he uses. And so I figured I would just grab it. But the Fiji shampoo and body wash, and then a spray deodorant, which he's never had, but I think he actually might like to have that in his basketball bag and stuff. So got that one for Aiden. And for Riley, I got this 3-pack of the Dove exfoliating body scrubs. And so she actually had one of these in her Amazon wish list. And again, a 3-pack was cheaper than the one that she had in her list. But I might put those in at their stocking instead of the other stuff. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. And then next is more fragrancy stuff. I always do Bath and Body Works stuff for them. So Riley got a champagne toast lotion and a champagne toast body spray and a champagne toast lip scrub. So that's her choice. And then Aiden, he actually picked this out because we were there together. Oh yeah, I actually have my nephew's girlfriend too. So there's another 16-year-old girl. So all the girl ideas. Anyway, so he was there with us when we were shopping. And so he picked this out. I always get him a body spray for his stocking. And that was the original intent. But then he's like, I kind of want some cologne instead. And so this is a 4-pack sampler of the colognes. And it has mahogany teakwood, graphite, bourbon, and ocean. And so he liked it. And so I said yes to this. It was expensive. This was 50 bucks. But I mean, honestly, Riley's was about that when you combine all of them together. Although it was like buy 3, get 1 free on the body care items. Anyhow, that's besides the point. It was 50 bucks. But if you bought 1 bottle of a specific cologne, you're going to spend the same anyhow. So anyway, he's growing up. He wants actual cologne instead of just body sprays. He's an actual teenager now. It's kind of crazy. All right, get the next boring stuff out of the way. Again, this is normally stocking stuffer stuff, but they're huge. So I'm like, I'm just going to wrap them up as a gift. I'll just say like, open those first and we'll get the boring stuff out of the way. But the obligatory socks and underwear. But here's the thing. Their socks are $30 a pack. So they wear them every day. So it's a necessity, but there's 6 pair in there for, which obviously there's not a price tag on it. But when we got to the register and they rang up for like $27.99, I was like, what? So anyway, it's what they wear, it's what they use. They both needed socks, so those are for Aiden. And then Riley, the same socks, and also, so she got 2 packs of socks and he got 2 packs of underwear. She loved these Muckluck socks. They're like fuzzy socks kind of, but they're bougier than just like the fuzzy sock, you know. They're super nice. They're like a, what would you call this feel? Like a almost suede-y type feel. They're just so soft. And then I took a chance on these on Amazon. They had really good reviews, comparable to Victoria's Secret. The seamless briefs, or I can't remember which ones I got for her. Does this say? Bikini. So I don't know. Anyway, so I took a chance on these. Hopefully they work for her, but we were already on the pricier side of everything, so I figured I would just give these little less expensive item a try. All right, next, something for their room each. So Aiden is very much into golf, and he found this, and I thought it was actually pretty cool too. But it is a putting cup that you put in your air vent. So yeah, he does have a floor vent in his room, and so he can take out the metal grate and put this plastic thing in and putt down into the cup, down into his air vent. And it still has holes all the way up to the sides of the cup, so airflow will still come through. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. His vent is almost, it's right by his door, not in the walkway, it's along the wall, but this might get stepped on and broken, I don't know. But it'll be fun for a little while. And I just thought it was something neat and interesting, and just a cool gift for the golf enthusiast in your life. And then for Riley's room, she wanted a diffuser, so can't even tell what this one looks like. Oh, I didn't even know. This comes with a ton. I'll just put a picture on the screen what the Amazon one looks like. But I didn't know it came with essential oils, so that's really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 essential oils and the diffuser. And I think it was a Black Friday deal or Cyber Monday, because I think I only paid like $15 for it. But still, that's a pretty great deal. And yeah, it has a timer. It says it's quiet, high-low setting, and then it has 14 different light settings, so you can change the light. So that was the thing for her room. Okay, next, I'm gonna make sure this doesn't get knocked over. There's really no like pair to this. It just is. So I picked this necklace up for her at the craft fair, and it is just a pressed Queen Anne's lace, and she loves that flower. It's literally a weed. It turns into a burr, but she just thinks it's so pretty, and it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. It came on this like wire, like choker chain, but she can put it on her keychain or whatever. I just thought it was really pretty, and it's got a stained glass background. So I'm going to pair that with this tote bag that I got for her off of Temu, for her, like a church bag. She can carry her Bible and notebook and stuff in. She already has a couple of tote bags, but she changes them out like people change purses, you know, like every week she'll carry a different tote bag. So I don't think it's a bad idea for her. It's a small item. She is kind of a non-clutter type of person. She's very much like my older daughter, Katie, in that realm. If she doesn't feel that she has a use for it, she doesn't keep it. But this is a small item that I think she will enjoy having in her room, having in her collection of tote bags. And so Aiden's is also kind of a twofer. he saw these on Temu, or I saw them, and I said, Aiden, would you wear these, like, jokingly? And he's like, yeah, I would. Those are so cool. And so I went ahead and got them for him. They are enormous, but he's kind of enormous these days. He is nearing like 6'8", I mean, not 6'8", oh my word, 5'8", 5'9", and he's 14, and he just has not stopped growing in an entire year. So I did kind of size up a little bit on the shoe, but also at the same time, he's gonna grow into them super duper fast. And then I also, this is super crinkly, hang on. Well, I don't really want to take it out of the bag. I'll just put, again, a picture up on the screen. It is a basketball backpack. So it has a spot to put a basketball in. It has like a mesh, that's what this right here is, a mesh section to put his basketball shoes. And if you've ever been around a teenage boy, you know that basketball shoes do not smell nice. So being able to have a like mesh area that maybe will help air them out after practice instead of sitting in his bag, you know, just smoldering in there. That's such a terrible image. But it was a really nice bag. Actually, the one that he put in his cart was no longer available. And so I just had to, not his cart, but his wish list. So I had to just go find something similar. And this was the most similar I could find. It was a little bit pricey, but he'll use this literally every single day. So it's going to be worth it. So they both got a bag. That's kind of why those two are paired together. Next is a pair of sunglasses for Aiden. These are kind of like sports sunglasses, so he will have baseball season starting soon, and so he picked these out. They're just some random brand on Amazon. They were only 20 bucks, so it was kind of like not a huge expense. They're wrapped up really big time, so I'm not going to open them out of there. But again, he picked them out, so I picked them up for him. He actually had a bunch of pair in there, and I chose this out of all the ones he had in his list. Because, of course, he had, like, Oakleys that were $180. And if you want to spring for that, then you just go for it. But we're going to do $20. But then for Riley, I got an Anchor phone charger. So I've looked at a bunch of different brands. I actually bought a few on clearance at Walmart the other day just to kind of have, like, as a backup. But we have an Anchor that we have used for years and years. We bought it for our Disney trip, and it still works so good after 5 years of having it. It still works perfectly. And so I wanted to go with something that was going to be reliable, that was going to give her a charge. She's driving now. She goes to a lot of school things, and her phone dies all the time because she's a teenager and she's on it. And I don't like that when she does not have a phone. Of course, when she's in her car, she can charge it, or in her truck. But if she's at a sporting event and her phone has died and something were to happen, you know, whatever. So a rechargeable phone charger to have in her purse, her backpack, whatever she needs it for. So that one is a necessity more for mom, I think, but I'm glad that she will have that now. Okay. And then next you will have seen, well, you've probably seen a bunch of this stuff in my Temu hauls, but this is Riley's blanket, and it is gorgeous. It has all of these scripture verses and words of affirmation and encouragement and stuff on there. And it's like a floral pattern, and it is so soft, like ridiculous, like baby blanket soft. It's so soft. And then I decided I wanted to get Aiden one. It's the same. It's got the scriptures and words of affirmation and stuff. Very soft, and they're both very thin in a good way. And I got the biggest size that they make, which is like 60 by 80. So this will basically fit on their bed, or they can take it with them. It's a smaller footprint. Like, it seems really big, but because it's so thin, it can fold up pretty small. And so they could take it to sporting events and stuff with them. But it's pretty thin. So yeah, you can kind of see through it and stuff there. But we're like a thin, warm blanket kind of people, not a thick, heavy blanket kind of people, which I'm going to eat my words here in a second when you see another gift that I got, but you'll figure out why I got that. So anyway, I'm excited to gift these to the kids. Riley has a ton of blankets, but she always wants more blankets. That's a perfect gift for a teenage girl, well, teenage boy, because Aiden said, I wish I had more blankets like Riley does. I'm like, done. Okay, Gotcha. That will happen. Okay. All right. So this next gift, which one do I do next? Which one? It doesn't really matter. This next gift, I actually got the idea from Jen Miller. She is a new YouTuber. She's not new to YouTube because she's been watching for a long time. She has commented on my past videos, but she has just started a channel, and she did a great gift guide video for her daughter, and then also for her like nieces and nephews. And she has a very large age range. So if you're still looking for gift idea videos, you can check out Jen's channel. But I got this idea from her and thought it was absolutely brilliant. So I got a blend jet for Riley. Riley uses our blender all of the time. And this girl, Lord love her, leaves it a mess. So it is a huge ninja blender. It's got like the 8-blade spinner thing, you know. She will just fill it up with water and leave it in the sink. And oh, it was one of my pet peeves. Like a blender, all she has to do is like, after she pours it into her cup, just rinse it and put it back. Okay, we're going to move on from that because this is going to solve all of our problems, because you literally blend your stuff in it and then take this with it and it becomes your cup. It is a little bit heavy, but to be honest, it's not any heavier than some of the like reusable cups that she uses anyway. But you recharge it. It has like that picture right there, that thing right there is the charging port. But you just blend everything in there. And then I went ahead and sprung for the extra lid. And so it's got like a closable drink lid. So she can make her smoothie at home and take it with her to go. And then all you do is put water in here and turn it back on and let it like blend, and then rinse it out that way. Do it a couple times and done. So she could even rinse it out at school in the sink or something, and then, you know, wash it with soap once she gets home. So Jen, thanks for the idea. And I think Riley is absolutely going to love this. I think it's a great idea. Pricier? Yes. But worth my sanity? Yes. And I think she's going to love it. The colors that they have for this are insane. They have so many color options, and I'm a Disney nerd, you know, and it was all I could do to not get her a Disney print. She loves Disney too, but she's still at a point in her life where you don't wear Disney unless you're going to Disney type of thing, you know? And so lavender is her favorite color. So I went with her favorite color instead of her favorite Disney character. But there are so many prints, Disney and colors options to choose from, and get it off of their website. I don't think I could even find it anywhere else, honestly. But they were running a Christmas sale deal. So I got 15% off anyway, which basically paid for tax or shipping or something like that. So this was like $50 and the lid was $15. So again, it is a pricey thing, but if you have someone that drinks smoothies every single day of their life, they're going to value it and love it. Okay, so Aiden's is also something that he's interested in. Foosball. It is a game. I almost gave it to him for his birthday, but so that he could play it with all his buddies, but I got him a bunch of video games and I knew they would play those more. So foosball, it's like a mix between basketball and foosball. So you can see these kids are like playing down here. Oh, I'll turn it around this way. You turn the little handles and they grab the basketball and shoot it and stuff. I think Aiden will enjoy that. I think it'll be fun for him to play with Riley's boyfriend when he comes over, and other, you know, his friends when they're around. That was just a really good like Black Friday deal. I think it was like $10 on Black Friday. And it was unique and something different that I had never seen before. So I decided to get that for him. Okay. I'm going to save this for a little bit just because I got them each a Carhartt stocking hat. This is a very reoccurring theme you're going to see as well in my gift guide videos. And when I went back to buy their stocking hats, they were 15% off. And so I saved quite a bit of money on them. I think I only ended up paying like $15 each for them. So that's always a score and a deal. I got them at Tractor Supply. But Carhartt beanies, pretty timeless. All kids, adults. Again, you're going to see a recurring theme. Everybody loves a good Carhartt beanie. Okay, next, just a few clothing items this year. Did not get very many clothing items, but Aiden actually picked this out himself. It is a Kansas City Chiefs hoodie. It's got some zipper pockets and I know he's gotten Chiefs hoodies from other people, but this boy literally wears a hoodie every single day. And I'm tired of him wearing the same 2 hoodies back and forth. So I'm very glad for him to have multiple hoodies to wear. And then for Riley, I got her this t-shirt off of Temu. I can take it out of the bag now. It's just been hanging around a long time, so I left it in the bag to keep it clean and everything. But it says his mercies are new every morning, and I think she's going to love it. It's very, you know, outdoorsy style aesthetic. And then we actually saw this at Walmart on clearance one day, and I went back like a day or 2 later and it was still there. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna snag it. She wears cozy sweaters all the time. It is like a cardigan, but she's gonna love having this. And someone's at my door. All right, next is some of their favorite things. So I'm gonna pull this to the side for just a second and we'll talk about that in a second. But another blanket, a big thick cozy blanket, but it is Kansas City Chiefs, and Aiden literally picked it out himself because we were shopping and he found it and he's like, I want a blanket of my own. And I'm like, fine, just get it. And of course I'm like, but I have a blanket for you already. So he's getting 2 blankets this year and he'll be happy about it. So that is a heavy blanket though. So he's going to absolutely love it. It's really big too, a 60 by 70 inch. So like I said, he is a tall boy and he keeps growing. So it'll be good for him to have all these extra blankets. He's going to love it. He's probably going to keep one in his gaming chair, one in his room, bring one in the living room. Who knows? Okay. And then Riley's favorite thing right now is the Gilmore Girls. She is so into this show. She's watched the whole series probably 2 or 3 times. She just loves it. So I found all these items on Temu, and so I had to get them for her. So I found a Stars Hollow tote bag. Again, I already said she loves tote bags. She's already got several, but it's got the Star Hollow gazebo on it. And then I got her a coffee mug. It has the exact same print on it, so I'm not going to take it out. But you know, the Gilmore Girls and their coffee. And so she's going to love that. And then I got this iron-on transfer. Again, Gilmore Girls and their coffee. But it's got all these coffee mugs and it has all the festivals and things throughout the show. The 24-hour dance-a-thon, Bid on a Basket, Winter Carnival, Autumn Festival, Hay Bale, Maze, Old Muddy River Bridge Knit-a-thon, Snowman Contest, Movie Festival, Living Art, Summer Madness Festival, Battle of Stars Hollow Reenactment, and Founders Firelight Festival. So if you are a Gilmore Girls person, you know exactly what that is in reference to, and she's going to absolutely love it. And then I got this t-shirt. I've had it. I'm in my craft room actually now. That whole thing over there is full of clothes to do stuff with, and so I just need to bring my iron up here so I can iron it onto this t-shirt. And she can pair it and wear it like underneath a sweater or something like that, you know. But I think she's going to absolutely love that. Okay, down to 2 gifts left. All right, so this next one is kind of faith-based for both of them. So Aiden has a Bible, but he was gifted it a couple of years ago, and it's just, he doesn't really care for it. It's a different translation than he's used to. It's a hardcover, and the font is actually kind of weird. So he mentioned the other day that he would like to have a nicer Bible, or it's been a couple months ago actually. And so I got him a very nice study Bible. This is the same Bible that Scotty and I have, and my mom and my dad use it. I wanted to find a nice one for Riley and could not. Like, they just didn't have this when I got hers last year. But this is a very nice one. It's got some texture here on the cover. It's, you know, the faux leather bound, but it is a nice little study Bible. It's got lots of notes and pictures, and it's the New Living Translation, and it is a life application study Bible, which, if you're looking for a good study Bible, the Life Application Study Bible is where it's at, because it very much helps you apply the scriptures to your life. I just think it's a very nice Bible. It's a very good size. It's a student size, I think they call it. Just Student Life Application Bible. So again, he's getting older. He's reading his Bible more. And so this was just a great great option for him to have for Christmas this year. And I'm very excited to give it to him. I showed Scotty and he's like, wow, that's really nice. So excited for him to open that. Okay, so for Riley, I got her something from the Elevated Faith Company. I've been opening the bottom of the box because they have that tape sealed on the top. So it is not a Stanley brand, it's Elevated Faith, but it's got her favorite Christian symbol, which means God is greater than our ups and downs. She just loves it. She writes it on everything. She draws it on her wrist and her hand all the time for like a tattoo, but obviously not. But it feels nice in quality. I did not realize how enormous it was. This one's a 40 ounce. This is definitely her aesthetic though, color wise. And their last items, which are their big items as in big ticket and probably the ones they'll be most excited about, although I think they're going to absolutely love everything else. But these are just ones that I think they're actually going to be shocked by, that they won't be expecting in any way, shape, or form. So first for Riley is a laptop. I can't even tell. A laptop. This was a really great deal on Black Friday. It was like $100 off. It was, I think, $130, but it's an HP laptop. She will be entering college soon, of course, next year, but she is already taking college classes. And so she has to borrow mine and Scotty's laptops all the time to do things. So if she has her own laptop, then she's going to be just that much further ahead for what she needs for her college stuff. You know, she may have to upgrade once she's in college for another year or two, but I think that that is going to be an incredible gift for her. I think she's really going to be grateful and appreciative for it and just really use it all the time. So for Aiden, this is a pretty big ticket item. It's actually only half for him and half for Scotty. But Scotty came up with the idea. I think it's a great idea and he's going to absolutely flip. So I'm covering up some information because this video will come out before the event, but it is tickets to an event. And of course, I don't think anybody would steal it, but there's a weird chance that they might. But they are tickets to Arkansas Razorback basketball game. So he is going to love it. He's going to go crazy. And when I say I greatly underestimated the amount of a ticket to a college basketball game, I'm not exaggerating. So, yeah, his was comparable to the price of Riley's big gift. And then, of course, we had to buy Scotty a ticket as well. So it ended up being a very big expense, but he is going to love it. And I think it is an incredible opportunity for Scotty and him to go together. And it's just going to be a really special time for them. So anyway, that's always a great thing, you know, giving them experiences instead of just stuff. I think I did pretty good this year giving the kids stuff that they're going to use. The older they get, of course, the less toys. I did give Aiden a game. And then their neatos, but everything else is very consumable. It's things they're going to use, things that they're going to need. And I just think they're going to be like, even though it's like consumable stuff that they need, it's also stuff they're going to appreciate and love. So, this video has drug on. It has got very long and I still have the nephews and the girls to get through and the boyfriend. So let me clear off a spot here and pull those gifts over and we'll run through them pretty quickly. Got it all set out. I'm going to start with my nephews. So I have Case's 16 and Samuel's 19. They got the exact same thing as each other, just a different variety. So we'll get with that. So if you watched my video a few weeks ago and I was opening packages and I had my nephew's gifts and I just really hyped them up, this is what they were. So they are belt buckles, but they're not just any belt buckles. So see how pretty they are. Very nice, very heavy duty feeling. They are knife belt buckles. Like, how cool is that? I really contemplated if I should give one to Caleb, my daughter's boyfriend. It's super short and it's just a perfect little knife. They wouldn't get in trouble for having this in their on themselves at school. As long as the blade's under 3 inches, they can carry a pocket knife. We live in the country. I guess that's acceptable. But it just slides in there and clicks in. And then they have a pocket knife always just ready at hand, and they are just super nice. I love how it slides out from behind the front portion, so that's still there. You know, they have other ones that it's like part of the design, but I loved these that it like went behind the design. I just thought that was super cool. It's very discreet, and I love it. So I think that they will. I think they'll think it's really neat. They're both very country boys, so they do wear belts that they can switch their buckle on. My mom actually also got Case a belt buckle, but this is different. And like I said, he does switch his belt buckle often, and so this one's not his. His is the deer. So he'll get use out of both of them. So anyway, I think that is exciting. And then, did I say you would see these again? Because you are seeing them again. So I got one for each of them, and just different ones. This will be for Case, I think, and Samuel. It doesn't matter which one. But I also got one for my daughter's boyfriend, Caleb, that is 17, but I already gave it to him. So he is an awesome young man, and he had to shave his head for an event at school to support a cancer patient in our community. They were doing a fundraiser, and Caleb won, which I think actually means he lost because he had to shave his hair off. But such a respectable young man, and so kind of him to do something so selfless for someone in our community. But then the following weekend they were running a race, and it was really cold, and so he asked Riley, he's like, hey, can you bring me your Carhartt beanie that I can wear? And Riley's like, sure. And I said, I will give him his Christmas present early. And so he got it a few weeks ago, but he also got a black one like that. Speaking of Caleb, I'll just get him taken care of really quick. But I got him a hoodie. It is a North Face hoodie. I was going to get him a Nike one, but we went late in the game to get stuff, and it was already very picked over. So he got a North Face hoodie, and he got the Carhartt beanie. And then I got him this Neato ball because, like I said, recurring thing you're going to see for all of them. And I swear I had something else for him. Oh, it's sitting right here in front of me. Some rechargeable hand warmers. I was like, what? Where in the world is the other thing? So again, reoccurring. He is also a very outdoorsy person, and so he brings those like hot hands with him a lot when he's around us. And so I was like, well, I'll get him a pair of these as well. So a pair of the hand warmers for him too. So now all three of my kids have one, and I think he's going to be very excited about that. And that's it for Caleb. So 3 gifts and a stocking stuffer, and I have some candy for his stocking. So I'll make sure he gets that. Okay, now on to the girls. So Bree is Case's girlfriend, and she is 16. And so she always comes to Christmas with our family. She's been around 2 or 3 years. They've been together a long time for being so young. But I got her a Bath and Body Works set in Champagne Toast, I think I got for her. And I know my mom got her a Champagne Toast 3-wick candle, so this will go very well with that. I can smell it through the box, but it is a body wash, a lotion, and a body spray, just the little travel size. So I think she'll be thrilled with that. And then I also got her a 30-minute massage gift certificate, which I don't have to show you, but that is a really good idea. So I'm getting it for her, and my sister is getting one for Riley, my daughter. So the girls are like, we could get massages and go together. And so I told Aaron, I was like, let's get them massages. So they're both athletes. They work their bodies hard. They actually are both in weight training, body conditioning. So a massage is a great gift for a teenage girl. So we have a local massage artist that she has a little shop at her house. So we are just going to send the girls to get massages together, and they'll enjoy that time together. They are friends. So that works out really nicely as well. Okay, and then the last teenager I have is our sweet Brooklyn. I love her so much. I have to always get her some things for Christmas. So for her stocking, a Neato pig. Of course, you have to give her the Neato. And then a manicure kit, which I kind of think I gave her one last year, but I can't remember. And they're like $3 in the little stocking stuffer area during Christmas. But I'm going to give her another one anyway. And then she is a Carmex girl, so I've got some Carmex for her stocking. And then her gifts are pretty small this year, but I got her some hair clips. I just thought they were fun, funky, and cute. I think she'll absolutely love them. She's got just long, gorgeous hair. So I think those will be great for her. I got her a devotional. So Jesus First for Women, just a quick little morning devotion. Has like a verse and then just a little reading and a prayer. So that will be a quick little gift for her. Teenage girl, definitely into skincare. I'm sad that this is messed up, but I think I'll try and slip the package off and pop it back out. But I got Riley this same set last year and she loves it. And so when we were at Ross, she saw this and was like, oh, we should get this for Brooklyn. She's very into skincare too. So yeah, just picked that up for Brooklyn. And also some Bath and Body Works stuff. She's a vanilla girl, so we got her warm vanilla sugar, hand sanitizer, and then actually it's not warm vanilla sugar, it's snowflake and cashmere, which I think has a vanilla undertone. But it's a lotion and a body spray. So those are for Brooklyn. And then her big gift, the Stanley. So I don't have a Stanley. Riley doesn't have an actual Stanley. This is the size I was hoping for Riley's Elevated Faith Cup. But this will be great for Brooklyn. Riley helped me pick out the color. It's very nice, very neutral. And I think she'll be excited. I don't know if she already has one, but from what I'm gathering from everyone, you can't have too many Stanley cups. So yeah, so there's Brooklyn's big gift. I almost said Riley. Brooklyn's big gift. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you got a ton of great ideas for the teenager in your life, boy or girl. I feel like, again, I had some great ideas out here, some unique ones, some pretty basic ones, but also some very timeless ones that no matter the age, it could be between the 14-year-old and the 20-year-old, 19-year-old, that any of them would enjoy any of these gifts. And also, like, if you watch this video 10 years from now, I think all of these items are still going to be very applicable. They're not like fads or seasons. Maybe the Stanley is a little bit of a fad, but who can't use a cup for the rest of their life? You know what I mean? So all very timeless gifts that could be given any year to anybody, and ideas too. The tickets, following trends that they like or activities that they are involved in. So if you're just stumped on somebody, like, what in the world do I get this person? What do they like? Who's their favorite sports team? Are they involved in any crafts or hobbies? What's their hobby? You know, kind of focus on that. And even a show that they enjoy binge watching and stuff. So anyway, hope I gave you some great ideas. If I did, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down in the comment box. What gift did you like fixate on and be like, that's it, that's the gift? Tell me which one you like. And let me know your teenage gift ideas. I would love to add to my arsenal for future years. So if you are watching this video for the first time, you're just finding my channel because you needed a gift guide, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Check out my other gift guide videos. I have 3 years worth. Plus, this year I have, well, and every year, not just the teenage gift guide, I have like the little people in my life. So like the 10 and unders, the adults in my life. So like my husband, grown kids, my mom, my siblings, things like that. So if you need gift ideas for any age range, hopefully I've covered it for you in my series, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel so you can check out all of my videos. Thanks for coming along with me today. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.